is over privacy.
These people.
We just want to be normal people. All this attention is so hard.
Listen to this. Meghan Markle to join the 11th season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I don't care how many times they ask me to star in it. I would die before I would be on her reality show. So thirsty for any kind of attention.
Okay, enough.
You'd love to know how to make water.
Yes. Why? Is that like a week 2 thing?
I feel like the focus is starting to shift off of me. Maybe in editing you'll fix it. The focus is starting to shift off of me.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Well, you know I'm Sussex now.
I'm totally like, you should write a book because your family's like stupid and then so are like journalists.
How's your job search going?
Oh, you were serious about that?
Yes, we need jobs.
Got the job! I'm gonna be the first masseur from the royal family.
Good job, Harry.
What the f*** is going on with Harry?
I'm sick of hearing about them, but I can't get away from them. They're everywhere, in my face.
Look, Kyle, we just kind of don't care about some dumb prince and his stupid wife.
That's it. I'm muting her.
South Park, the show that grabs fame-hungry people by their drama, spins it around, and serves it back as comedy gold. They never miss. If you're in the spotlight, congratulations! You're about to get roasted, whether you like it or not.
We want privacy! We want privacy!
Big shot leaders, talk show divas, Hollywood crybabies, South Park has roasted them all. But when Meghan Markle entered the spotlight, the show found comedy gold on a silver platter. Every move she makes, from preaching privacy to posting nonstop, is like a setup waiting for South Park to deliver the punchline. It's Meghan being Meghan and South Park doing South Park, which leaves us crying with laughter.
Yeah, nobody gives a shit. Will you two just shut up and go away?
With Meghan, the drama never stops. And lucky for us, South Park never misses the chance to turn it into a joke we can't stop laughing at.
It's on the show. It's so awesome to be here. It's great.
Well, South Park always nails it when it comes to roasting, and this time they went full savage.
Oh, is it the Prince of Canada and his wife who just want to be left alone?
Yes!
In their take on Meghan and Harry, the show didn't just mock their endless "we want privacy" campaign, it turned it into ashes of laughter.
We are here because privacy is a basic human right. How many more princes and his wives have to live in this nightmare?
With all her talk about privacy, South Park roasted Meghan by exposing her as the Instagram-obsessed drama queen who screams, "Leave me alone," while live streaming the whole thing.
We just want to be normal people. All this attention is so hard. Isn't it true, sir, that your questionable wife has her own TV show and hangs out with celebrities and does fashion magazines? What are you suggesting? Well, I just think some people might say that your Instagram-loving wife actually doesn't want her privacy.
Drink.
Ooh, what's this? Meghan Markle just posted a photo. Running lines with my love. Hashtag working actor.
The episode kicks off with a classic South Park disclaimer, basically saying, relax, these characters are totally fictional, even if they look exactly like the people you're thinking of. And then, bam, enter the so-called Prince and Princess of Canada. Not England, oh no, because that would be too obvious.
It has been several months now since our beloved queen has died. All Canadians are finding it hard to go on. All Canadians, that is, except for our first guest, the prince and his wife.
But guess what? They wear the same outfits, pull the same faces, and whine the same way. South Park doesn't even need to name them. One look at their over-the-top privacy parade, and you know exactly who they're roasting.
We want privacy! We want privacy!
It's like the show is screaming, we're not saying it's them, but come on, you know it's them.
I wanted to be a princess.
Oh, well, you kind of fucked that up.
After their worldwide privacy tour, the couple finally lands in South Park, claiming they just want to live like normal people. So what's their idea of being normal? Finding a quiet town, then blasting to the world that they're there for privacy?
Look at this town. There's just something about it. Oh, darling, I think this might be the place. You really think so? It's so quiet and empty here. If we moved here, then people would think we're really serious about wanting to be normal.
Because in reality, the best way to be left alone is to make sure everyone knows exactly where you are and why they should be watching. And there you have it, Meghan and Harry, publicly chasing privacy and accidentally starring in South Park's greatest comedy roast yet. Morale of the story? If you live for the spotlight but cry when it's too bright, Expect cartoons to fry you with glittery flames.
Show here. I'd die of embarrassment if I were on that show. I can't think of anything worse.
Now comes another whine, Harry, perfectly roasted for being exactly what he is. Still whining, even after being born with a crown and a silver spoon.
Hey, so let me start with you, sir. You've lived a life with the royal family, you've had everything handed to you, but you say your life has been hard, and now you've written all about it in your new book, Win.
South Park slams him harder by flashing that book title way, like the world's loudest tantrum in print. It's not a memoir, it's a royal cry typed in bold, and the show treats it like the punchline to his entire existence.
That's right, friend. You see, my wife and I are totally like, you should write a book because your family like stupid, and then so are like journalists. So you hate journalists. That's right.
And if you thought the roasting stopped there, South Park doubled down on both of them. Loud, direct, and brutally funny. They didn't make up wild stories, they just exaggerated what everyone already sees. Meghan came off as the queen of drama, talking about privacy while chasing every camera in sight.
To start filming?
We've been filming.
Oh, fuck.
Well, he's just there, nodding and whining like it's his full-time job. The show didn't need to twist facts, they simply held up a mirror and turned it into a joke. Every scene screamed, "You two say one thing and do the opposite." And that's why the roast hit so hard.
Oh, right. That's your job.
Is it my line now?
No, it's not anybody's line.
It's not hate. It's just South Park turning their contradictions into comedy gold.
Yes, that's right, friend.
It's almost a pattern with Meghan and Harry, playing the victims, crying about how unfair life is, and somehow spin it into another win for themselves. Every move follows the same script: complain, blame, and cash in.
We're hoping the ketchups and mustards are going to be sold at Whole Foods. Oh, and they're all organic in case anyone was wondering.
We weren't.
They've turned victimhood into their brand, and no matter what happens, they twist it to come out on top. It's less about privacy and more about keeping their names in the headlines. And by now, everyone sees it coming. It's impossible not to laugh.
Dad, do you have any cash for a cab? Oh, look, Grandma's on the money. I never noticed that before.
What makes it even funnier is how their drama doesn't just stay theirs, it drags everyone watching into the circus. The media eats it up, the public rolls their eyes, and comedians have a field day turning every move into a joke.
Meghan, I'm begging you to stop now.
Instead of people feeling sorry for them, it's become entertainment. Every headline, every soundbite, every dramatic pause they deliver just adds fuel to the comedy fire. It's no longer about what they say, it's about how perfectly it backfires, giving everyone else endless material to laugh at.
Meghan, your friends are so interesting. You have a lovely home.
Yes, it's Buckingham Palace, you fucking idiot. What a stupid thing to say.
What makes the roast even funnier is how they're shown together, like a mismatched duo in their own comedy sketch.
You, sorority girl, actress, influencer, victim.
Yeah, that's totally me.
Okay, I see. And then you added your husband to your friends and family account. You must be the royal prince, millionaire, world traveler, victim.
That's right.
It's not just the show, the reality isn't far off. One is glued to Instagram, curating the perfect image.
So are you going to do the fucking Instagram or not?
While the other seems busy coming up with yet another plan to stay out of the headlines.
So, what do you do for work?
I really don't want to talk if that's okay.
Right.
Instead of coming off as powerful, they look like they're stuck in a loop where every move just digs them deeper. By the end, you're not sure if you're watching royalty or the world's most expensive clown act, and that's exactly why it's hilarious.
Babe, time to do our daily $250,000 sponsored Instagram post for Del Taco.
I shouldn't have left the made-up nonsense.
The roast goes nuclear when the town straight up tells them, shut up and go away.
Shit, will you two just shut up and go away?
All right, well, I think that's how most of the world feels at this point. No fancy words, no fake politeness, just raw, honest truth that lands harder than any punchline. People aren't angry, they're exhausted, and that's what makes it so funny.
We just kind of don't care about some dumb prince and his stupid wife.
Then comes the cherry on top, Princess Pottyhead. It's childish, it's ridiculous, and yet it's the perfect nickname because it sticks in your head. By this point, the show doesn't even need to try. The jokes write themselves, and the audience is loving every part of it.
You Was that okay?
Let's just do the whole thing again.
South Park hits its peak when the entire town bands together against them. It's not just one person mocking, they've managed to annoy literally everyone. And watching the town unite is comedy gold. The episode throws in a tiny hint of redemption, but it's so small you might miss it between the laughs. By the end, their big privacy parade becomes the loudest joke of all, turning their demand to be left alone into the very thing nobody can stop talking about.
Redemption, I think.
Don't you see, Butters? Teaching people to think of their brand just makes more people like them. This whole thing is wrong. They're telling you guys to reduce yourself into products instead of people.
God, this episode hits so hard, you almost feel bad for laughing. Imagine if Meghan and Harry actually sat down and watched it. Maybe, just maybe, they'd catch a glimpse of how the rest of the world really sees them. But let's be honest, self-awareness isn't exactly their strong suit. The way the show mirrors their endless whining and contradictions is brutal, yet it's also a free lesson wrapped in comedy. It's like South Park is screaming, "Here's the mirror, take a good look." But you know they won't. Instead, they'll probably keep playing, unaware, while the rest of us keep laughing even harder.
Oh, is it the Prince of Canada and his wife who just want to be left alone?
Yes, they're being super loud and I'm trying to work on my brand. Oh, God damn it, now the prince is playing polo on the lawn.
We are here because privacy is a basic human right. How many more princes and his wives have to live in this nightmare?
But let's be real, they're not special. It's literally South Park's job to roast people like them, and they do it better than anyone. The show has been tearing apart egos for decades, and this was just another day at the office. Maybe, just maybe, they might learn something from it, but we all know that's never going to happen. Still, that's the beauty of South Park. Behind all the jokes and chaos, there's always a sharp message hidden in the laughter. And this time, it's aimed right at them.
I have red hair. I know struggle.
Oh, God. We're gonna have to move back in with your family.
I should let them know to send a plane for us.
No, we can fly commercial with Miles and... fuck it, have them send a plane.
Fast forward to today, and nothing's changed. If anything, it's gotten worse. Meghan is still busy turning every camera into her personal confessional, while Harry pops up here and there, looking like he's wondering what life choices brought him here. Every move they make screams, "Look at us," while they whisper, "Leave us alone." If South Park made an episode on them now, they wouldn't even need to write new jokes. They could just air the news as it is, and the audience would still find it absolutely hilarious. That's how perfectly their real life continues to play out like a South Park script.
Be authentic.
What do I authentically, organically want to share? I go back to the authenticity, right? It's what I love and it's what I want to share. I wanted to do what felt authentic, but also to be authentic.
All that roasting in the past, turns out it aged like fine wine, because everything they've done since has only proven the jokes to be spot on. Every step they take adds another layer to the comedy, making it almost too easy to laugh at. Just when you think they might finally fade into the background, they pop back up with something even more ridiculous. And that's where we are now.
So I went online to see what was new with Uncle Harry and Auntie Meghan, and I couldn't find a thing. I would have thought she'd have at least popped up in a tampon commercial by now.
Excuse me.
You're fired.
Maybe he somehow missed all those sizzling videos and Instagram posts Meghan keeps flooding the internet with.
But I'm still doing moves like Beyonce. Yeah, I said I'm pregnant, get the child support and pay my rent. Your opinion is irrelevant.
On that show? I can't think of anything worse. Excuse me, do you have any tea that doesn't taste like piss? Thanks.
Even worse than all of that is that their Netflix deal vanished faster than their privacy promises, leaving them scrambling for the next big project to stay relevant. She's busy rebranding herself every other week, sometimes as a lifestyle guru, sometimes as a podcast queen, and sometimes just as the eternal victim who wants the world to clap for her pain.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, guess what just happened? Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Meanwhile, Harry is stuck in a loop of awkward interviews and half-baked reconciliation attempts with the royal family that go nowhere.
I'm sorry.
The fuck are you two doing here?
Hello, Grandmother. We've returned.
Yes, it's Buckingham Palace, you fucking idiot. What a stupid thing to say. You think we care?
They talk about moving on, but somehow they're always stuck selling the same old drama. If South Park wanted to mock this, they'd just have the characters walk around shouting, "We're fresh, we've changed," while doing the exact same thing over and over.
A terrible idea. We could change the course of history. You always say that, but doesn't history pretty much suck? I mean, the Crusades, Hitler, Prince Harry marrying Meghan Markle.
Again? Oh, like all of your wives are so much better.
And then there's the endless chase for image. Every time they try to reinvent themselves, it looks less like growth and more like a desperate marketing campaign.
I'm sorry, Meghan. It's just not working out. All you talked about all season was your line of ketchup. Guess we could bring you back as a friend.
A friend? No, not that desperate.
She's everywhere, pushing her name onto every brand that'll listen, while he fades into the background like an unpaid extra. South Park would eat this alive, turning their rebrands into running gags. One week they'd be selling privacy candles. The next, they'd be crying on a talk show about how no one understands them.
Is there anything that you would do differently? Yes, I would ask people to tell the truth.
The truth is, your life is the perfect mix of tragedy and comedy, the kind that writes itself. Watching their lives now is like watching a South Park episode in real time, over the top, painfully ironic, and way too easy to laugh at.
I'm sick of hearing about them, but I can't get away from them. They're everywhere, in my face.
Look, Kyle.
And in all this chaos, while Meghan is busy reinventing herself every other week, he's out there trying to figure out what his job actually is. First, it's a mental health startup, then a speaking gig, then some random title no one understands.
Assimilate. And you did not slam the United States for having the First Amendment, which Harry did. He said, I don't really understand free speech. How does this work?
South Park would roast this perfectly. Harry could have gone for decent jobs like working with charities, leading a veterans program, or even becoming a wildlife ambassador. But instead, he somehow ends up even worse.
Hi, Harry. I'm Robert. I'm a screenwriter. And I'm also the shift manager here, and I'll be training you today.
I'm very excited. I got the job! I'm gonna be the first masseur from the royal family.
Harry is just there, doing one ridiculous thing after another that makes everyone wonder, what the hell is he even doing?
What the fuck is going on with Harry?
Every attempt to look purposeful ends up funnier than the last, turning him into the ultimate accidental comedian in his own life.
Shoreditch at 9. Excuse me. Sorry.
What the fuck is going on with Harry?
And this isn't even the first time a royal has been roasted to ashes. South Park has a history of mocking anyone who wears a crown, waves from a balcony, or takes themselves too seriously. They've gone after the older royals' weddings and their rituals, and the show has torn through all of it with the same sharp humor.
The prince now attempting to remove one of the princess's arms, as is, of course, the tradition. The princess screaming with pain, everyone watching with anticipation, and the arm is off. Things are back to normal here in Canada. Time-honored traditions are once again... Yes, the princess is sticking the princess's arm up his ass.
That's what makes it hit so hard. They don't care who you are, whether you're sipping tea in a palace or crying on national TV, you're fair game. This time, Meghan and Harry just happened to walk straight into the firing line, and the roast burned brighter than ever.
Doesn't want her privacy.
How dare you, sir! My Instagram-loving wife has always wanted her privacy! And you know what else? To hell with Canada! We are leaving! We'll go find some quiet place where we can be normal people! Come on, wife! We want privacy!
South Park would go savage if they covered today's scenario of Harry and Meghan. Picture this. They are sitting in Netflix boardroom pitching flop after flop. Stands like, dude, they couldn't even make a decent TikTok, let alone a hit series. Ouch. Every idea they drop hits the floor harder than the last. And by the end, it's less a pitch meeting and more a comedy sketch about failure.
The show was canceled by the time I got there.
Well, we don't need you to work anyway because I'm able to find this.
What happened to your ring?
I gave it to the working people.
We're the working people.
Netflix thought they bought a golden goose, but all they got were scrambled eggs. And just when you think it can't get worse, they roll out their genius PR strategy, which is basically calling up their rich friends to post Instagram tributes that scream, "Look, we're still relevant."
Can I get a photo?
No, you can't get a photo. We're filming a goddamn show.
Get the fuck out of here, Ohio.
Don't you just love Meghan?
She's great.
It's so refreshing to meet someone who's actually sweet. People are so awful now.
I know. People need to be kinder to each other. You need to get this woman the fuck away from me.
Calm down, we don't need to hear their fake praises. If they would just step back, be polite, and act like decent people, everyone could respect them and move on.
I can't.
Auntie Meghan, oh, I've missed you.
Hi.
But no, instead we're stuck watching this non-stop public branding. At this rate, it feels like Harry and Meghan will be chasing publicity even in the afterlife. Like, imagine their wills saying, we need a PR rep, we need 1 article a month. Seriously, it's become that ridiculous.
Good job, Harry.
So funny bumping into you.
Not that funny.
Why did you move back here anyway?
Get jobs and we ran out of money. We ate chicken out of bowls and rode in big cars full of smelly people to something called work.
There were highs and lows. You guys at tea. Come on, Harry.
The next part really got me. Harry's up there like, no more Netflix, no more magazines, we can live a normal life. Meanwhile, Meghan's just standing still, blinking an influencer. It's like the teleprompter glitched, and she forgot to download a new personality.
He's right. Trying to make ourselves into a brand just turned us into products. We don't need to be a brand, do we? If it's truly what we want, then we really can get away from it all. No more magazines and Netflix shows. We really can live a normal life. Yes, I'm sure you agree, darling. We can be the people we talked about being, with no more worries about how we look or the image we project to people. What matters is what we have on the inside.
Now, obviously, Harry and Meghan didn't handle the South Park episode well. They reportedly didn't even finish watching it. Instead of using it as an opportunity to laugh at themselves or improve their image, they got upset over the jokes. Apparently, it hit so hard that they even started turning on each other. Oh, poor things. Must be so tough. Just another badge of trauma to add to their collection.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
Other sources claimed their legal team was gearing up to take action against South Park, like they were going to scare the show into silence. Apparently, they were even digging through the series to see if there were more offensive bits about them, because nothing screams privacy like obsessively watching a cartoon roast you. Then reality hit. They had no case.
Hi, I'm Meghan Markle.
And I'm Harry. Harry.
And we're royally screwed.
Yep, they are royally screwed. Why? Because they've built their whole image on being public figures and turning themselves into walking brands. You can't cry foul when you've sold tickets to the circus. And South Park, they know exactly what they're doing, roasting them in a way no lawyer on earth can touch.
Polo on the lawn.
We are here because privacy is a basic human right. How many more princes and his wives have to live in this nightmare?
Dear Meghan and Harry, I think you should know this. Nobody really cares that much about your so-called trauma. Your endless worldwide pity tour just looks like a business plan dressed up as a sob story. You've turned royal drama into a brand nobody relates to except you. Seriously, you expect the world to bend over, cry with you, and throw cash at your problems?
I'm sick of hearing about them, but I can't get away from them. They're everywhere, in my face.
Look, Kyle, we just kind of don't care about some dumb prince and his stupid wife.
Newsflash. People have their own lives to deal with. We've all moved on. Contrary to whatever fantasy you're living in, the world doesn't revolve around you. Anyone with half a brain and real problems doesn't care, and they definitely don't want you dragging us through it again. Give us all a break.
It does seem perfect, doesn't it? We can have a fresh start here. Lead a normal life and have babies. Can we? Can we rally him up here and finally have our own privacy? My love, I will do anything for your privacy.
What do you think? Will South Park go for a full-blown season 27 just to roast Meghan and Harry's life all over again? Or are they sitting back thinking, hey, the world's already entertained just watching them exist? If you cracked a smile or laughed during this roast, hit that like button and subscribe for more videos that keep the laughs coming.